Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, welcome. This Magical Monday video, we are still continuing our journey through astrology, through these zodiac, and how to use it to better manifest our best lives. But before we get started, go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the bell notification so you'll be notified each time I upload a brand new video. This week we will be exploring the sign of Gemini. We are going to go through the air signs, and Gemini is the first air sign in the zodiac. So, Gemini runs from May 21st through June 20th. Its image is the twins, so it has duality. It is an air sign, and it's a mutable sign, and the ruling planet is Mercury. Some characteristics of Gemini are versatility, intellectual, they love to communicate, very curious, very social, flirtatious, they can adapt very easily, they have unpredictable personality sometimes. You don't know which Gemini, which twin you're going to get. They could be very excitable, but they also could be very nervous. They could change their mind and hair, anything. They're very changeable. They could be very amusing, articulate, cunning, quick. They could be very fickle too, lively. They do have a tendency to be very logical. So they, communication, they love to be in their brain. Most air signs love to be in their head. They could be very busy. Geminis like to be involved in a lot of things. They're very charming, eloquent, witty, and sometimes they can be a bit of a worrywart. And some people may think that Geminis are superficial. And another characteristic is restless. Again, Geminis like to be busy. So those are just some characteristics of Geminis. Now let's see how Gemini plays with each planet. If you have a Gemini Moon, you're easy to get along with. You love interacting with people. Again, social butterfly. You love being busy. You love being around people. You love communicating with people. And you can be one person, one moment, and then switch to another person the next moment. So that's why I say they're very changeable. You don't know what Gemini you're going to get moment by moment. And some people might like that excitement, and some people don't. There's a lot of people, they have problems with Geminis because of this. You don't know which Gemini you're going to get. But that is Gemini Moon. Gemini Mercury. You are a lightning quick thinker. Again, you live in your head. You think, you're very quick with the thinking. You're a chatterbox, Mercury, communication. You want to know a bit about everything and constantly ask questions. And you have many interests, and your mind flits about. So again, you like to stay busy. You will talk to anybody and everybody, because you're basically trying to learn everything. You want to know everybody. You want to know new things. You're excited about meeting new people, and that excites you. So you're a good communicator, and you could be a life of the party because you will socialize with everybody. I think that's a good quality. Shout out to my Geminis. Gemini and Venus. You need variety in your love life and are a social butterfly. It's hard for you to settle into one relationship, and you make friends very easily. You make friends with everybody. Again, you will talk to anybody. And you get easily bored. A mental rapport is essential in any relationship. So you need someone that is if you have Gemini showing up in Venus. You need someone that's going to stimulate your brain. You know, not just anywhere else. You need that mental stimulation. And that happens with most air signs. You need that mental stimulation. That's how a person will get to you. You know, get you to fall in love. As long as you're mentally stimulated, that's great. Once you're not, you get bored, and then you might move on to somebody else that's exciting. But boredom is not your friend. You do not like to be bored. You get bored real quick. Short attention span? Probably. But that is Gemini and Venus. Gemini and Mars. Your energy is scattered in all directions. Again, you like to, flit from, if you have Gemini and Mars, you flit from here, there, every which way. You have a lot of pots going, a lot of pans going, a lot of frying pans going all at the same time. You done pretty much you're the type to put a whole bunch of eggs in one basket and be like, okay, let's see what happened. You're, again, easily bored. You find it hard to focus. Words are your weapon, and you can win any argument. Don't try to out-talk a Gemini. That's not going to happen. Since their ruling planet is Mercury, that's not going to happen. You is not going to out-talk a Gemini, because a Gemini is going to be like 10 steps ahead of you in an argument. Because they've already visualized it in their head how this is going to go, and they done got multiple comebacks for you. So be prepared if you in an argument with a Gemini, especially if that Gemini knows that Gemini is in Mars. You're not going to win it. It's a losing battle. You're not going to win. But having Gemini in Mars, your words have meaning. Your words can hurt. So be very careful with that, because when you spewed out them words, they like a sword. They have the capability of cutting people off, but also injuring you at the same time. So be careful with that. You're restless and can be fidgety. Thriving on change. You're always busy, often doing many things at the same time. So be cautious of that. Be careful of that, because you don't want to overexert yourself. If you have a Gemini in Mars, I just stress, don't be too busy and forget about yourself and overexert yourself. That's just a little warning, just a little bit of a warning. Gemini and Jupiter. You're very curious about life and what it means. You're open to new ideas. You're very excited about new things. You're very curious, and that's a good thing. Your restless spirit makes it hard for you to accumulate wealth. Let me say that again. Your restless spirit makes it hard for you to accumulate wealth, because you're busy flitting around doing everything and, doing this and doing that. So you might have trouble finishing the project, or you might start a business and then get bored with it because it's not producing what you wanted to produce, like the income, or at first you was excited about it and then you got bored and you abandoned it, and then now you moved off to something else. That's typical if your Gemini is in Jupiter. You're attracted to achieving intellectual status. So for you, being seen as the smart person matters to you most. To not like on the verge of like nerd or anything like that, but which is not a bad thing, because I'm a nerd, dork, geek. Whatever that word would be, that's me. But you want to be known for your intellect. over anything else. That's what you want to be known for. Gemini and Saturn. Sometimes you get worried about and pessimistic. You're good to have around in an emergency, as you can think on your feet. You're pragmatic, but sometimes feel inadequate about your intellectual abilities. So, if you have a Gemini in Saturn, your Gemini shows up in Saturn, you could be a bit of a worrywart. And that's not a bad thing sometimes. But I will be, err on the side of caution. Nothing is not is as bad as you think it is. And people would love to have you around in emergency cases because you're quick on your feet. You will come up with a resolution or plan for that emergency. So like, say somebody got injured on a job, you will be more likely to jump in and say, okay, so and so go call 911, so and so go attend to this person, so and so go get this, so and so go get that. You'll be the person directing them. While everyone else is panicking, you're not panicked. You pretty much know what to do and you're telling them what to do. Or if there is an emergency project, you will basically be doing the same thing, directing everybody else and getting the job done. Creating a plan and getting the job done. Gemini and Neptune. You are resourceful, especially when it comes to education, communication, and children. You may have a romanticized view of the world. You are blinded by your passions and can easily be fooled because of this. You are easy to get along with and are often successful in the fields of communication or logical reasoning. Gemini and Uranus. You are original, quick thinking, and often have brilliant ideas. You have excellent potential. Depending on the placements of other planets in your chart, and we will discuss that once we get to the complete natal chart. You have a sharp attitude and quick responses. You have great potential in the fields of academia, media, or communications. So if you have your Gemini is in Neptune or Uranus, I will be looking in the field of where you will be have your communication skills will be highlighted, like broadcasting. It could be like on a radio station or creating a podcast, or even like on the local news stations. Even like a newspaper or something like that. Create your own blog. You would need or become a teacher or a professor or something like that. You need a job where your communication skills will be highlighted at the forefront. So, this is the sign of Gemini. I hope you're enjoying the series. I know I am. And I do want to thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit the like, comment. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the bell notification to be notified each time I upload a new video. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.